Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
31-yard line.
Let's go now. Hunt, 64. Swing, screen. Watch the screen.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. He may try and run for this. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
41's coming, 41's a mine.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Double dog, that's the way.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best play.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
And an alley to run. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So how about that for a change over? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Back to throw, Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 60 yards. As these guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now Hyde. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 4. Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 34 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Good job, D. Good job.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to. But
and now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken Jalen Ferguson. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Mike, 48. Mike, not here. 48. 48's the Mike. Oh, here we go.
They're going for it. It's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Ready? 4-1, right. 4-1's Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 1st down. Ingram. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well.
This is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Now here's Hill. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As the Ravens push further down in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on 2nd half no matter what. Well, this first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the 2nd half.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the 2nd?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the 2nd half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever they want.
And a big loss loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That goes for 24 yards. And an alley to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense stop and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw again on second down. Watson flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold them for a short game and took off running.
To throw is Watson, and he finds Stills, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, 34 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Texans 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to do what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check back. 64. Hey, 59. Turn up. Kill. Hey, 54. Wahoo.
Here on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's it.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things they consider safe.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A first down carry now for Noah. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. He's got his tight end. It's found. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Patrick Owasor able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me to cover.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike 41, Mike 41. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Again, they run with Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 28, Texans 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 17.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Watson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. On 1st down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st.
1st down, Houston.
We're set. 19. Check. 48's the mic. Yeah, that's not.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
36.
Throwing again is Watson. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking that time for Stills, and now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Tell me what you want. Yeah, how much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Down. 60 yards.
Mike 50, huh? It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Check it back.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
On the ready.
And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 37. Check 37.
Get it.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Big grip. Big grip.
Now Jones. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And now it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground, instead going to an opposite color jersey.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. 18, Gator.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Shoot.
Jones now, operating from the gun. This is caught. It's Cooks. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a pickup. A Dolphin first down.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
You're not going anywhere, man.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Let's get the ball. 57.
Rock it.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Watch
out.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Let's go, boys.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ready.
Jones throwing on first down. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
44.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Now Jones off the play fake. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Get ready.
Leo.
They're running with Gurley. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Let's go.
Let's
The
go.
penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
I'm coming.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Get it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is, when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Winston. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Mike 3. Let's go.
Working out the gun, Winston. And it's complete. Henry. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Meanwhile, up in Buffalo, the Bills have taken the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10 clear on the other side of the field. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Winston. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Go, go, go. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Mike 3. Let's go. Wait.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here
The
we go.
Dolphins at the line,
30
ready
base.
for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football.
Deep
Only
rip,
gave up
deep
3
rip.
points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to over. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Let's go
I'm gonna hit
now.
them with a screen
70,
soon.
Indy.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more
Hey,
difficult.
box
It's now
up, box
second
down.
down and 22 yards to go. The throw over the middle, taken in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Blue draw, Porter. Shoot.
Throwing Jones. And it's caught by Parker. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s,
Sam,
you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was some guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've
Better
bottled them
ready.
up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
You ain't doing nothing today. Fire.
And on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the
60
backfield.
outlaw.
Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in
Yeah,
college.
yeah.
They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now,
Yo,
and it
faster.
hurts.
Ready, ready.
They try right side here, Gurley. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own
60
space and break a tackle
Hey,
along the
Alpha.
way.
44.
From the 29, Jones. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
Jones pass. Complete to Jarvis Landry. He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Step it up. 44.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Mike 57. Check the tight end. Check the tight.
Let's go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check 3. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 24. Check.
Running, it's Gray. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Yeah, baby.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Watch that. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Get it.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Check 25.
Check. Fresno.
Big grip.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Hey, Echo.
Stop here, D.
Hey.
57's mine.
Check.
Ready to go.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check.
Go.
Motion.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go. 50.
They'll come out in the pistol. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
I got 8.
Now.
Second and 5.
Right.
And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
On the set. Fan.
Watch the slats.
Shoot.
Third and goal, Gurley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kick by Maher is good. And the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Combo. Silver.
A first down throw for Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. Black 25.
Combo. Get that quarterback at all costs.
What do we got?
First down, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ready.
Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Ready. Blue ready. Woo-hoo. Sonic.
Mike 3. Look, Smoke. Here we go. Watch the pass.
Wait.
Kill.
Ready to go.
Third and long for Winston. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down.
Flip it. 0-0, Mike free.
Flip it. Out.
Final play of the half here, Winston. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Let's get this.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Combo.
Play fake. Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the play fake, Winston. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Going up top. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
We're going to work.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on, set.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. Now it's Gurley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position lead you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go, even. Green, triple C.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He completes it to Henry. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Right there, 56.
5-0.
Now Gordon, first down. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Ready. White. Black 25.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
Let's go.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
White.
Check, 93's the mic.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 43-yard line.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
44, Mike, 44. It's coming this way,
Go.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Down. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
60 outlaw.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Get it.
To throw again, Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Stand ready. 60 yards.
The mic. All day, punk. Hey, check Mike 57.
You're out.
57. All day, dog. Check 30.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Tighten up.
Big grip.
Jones now throwing on third and long. And this is caught. It's Parker. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. They'll try and push it in to Gurley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Okay, ready, I'll see you.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Ready.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Leo.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Let's
make
They'll
these
try
babies
and
cry all
pound
the
it
way
in with
back.
Drake. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. This is Gordon as they go to him again. Gets by him, and now into the daylight. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
5 on the 50.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Hey, defense.
Ready.
The hand off to the right side. It's Drake. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
At the 10
You go night. Don't go night. Slam. Check safety. Check. Crunch. Wide. Get wide. Jam him.
Look, squeeze.
Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Check 9.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Kill. Check 3.
Hey, Sam on. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. The guys with the football right now, they're thinking,
and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Daniel Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
put it mildly. That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Winston now to throw on first down. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
It doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Jameis to throw it. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use it as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Gurley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. Second and 8 forthcoming. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Get it.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Ready to break.
Mike 57.
Defense wins championships, baby. Shift.
General West. Yo, beat Rip.
Now Gurley. And Alley to run. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return, here's Agnew. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
Let's go.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Charger drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think